Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday and happy Valentine's Day. Today I am here to do an unboxing with you all. I have the final kit of the group that Oraloa sent me. So we've already unboxed two. I've also already completed one of those. So I will try to remember to link the unboxings and then the post review for the kit that I have finished. That video just went up this past weekend because I just finished it. But I will do my best to remember to leave links if I forget. All of those videos are in playlists, which you can find on my channel. So let's go ahead and get into this diamond painting. I'm really excited about this one. I thought it would be a cute one to unbox on Valentine's Day, just because it gave me like lovey vibes. So let's go ahead and get started. We are currently looking at the back of the box. So here is the front. We have Oraloa's branding. It says Premium Diamond Painting Canvas Set. And then on the side, it says, let your creativity sparkle. And then we have the image. So this is called Totem Indie by the artist Vayounette. I would love to at some point collect all of these totem pieces. I have one other one. I'm trying to think of which one that is. I can't see it from where I'm standing, but I do have one other one and they're just so cute. I loved this one as soon as I saw it. And then it is also on the bottom here. So this is a 62 by 70 and I believe, yes, so it says square diamonds right there. So let's go ahead and open this one. On the back, we do have some diamond painting instructions. If you are new, if you're a new diamond painter starting with a kit this size, shout out to you. I did tiny little kits for a very long time before I was ready to tackle any of these big ones. Let me see if I can get this open. There we go. Let's see what we have. All right, so we have our canvas, which is actually coming out of the clear packaging. Box is empty. Pull this out. All right. Now I am going to go ahead and start rolling this backwards as we go. I apologize for not having this unboxing in my other view. I tend to prefer unboxing these larger kits in my other filming spot, but it is very overcast here today and I can't get a lot of light. So if I don't have natural light for that filming location, this just works out a bit better. Although I'm a little limited with space when I do it this way, but that's okay. All right, we are rolling this backwards. I'm just gonna let this sit flat for a second while we go through everything else that we have here. So the first thing that we have is an instruction sheet. This is in multiple languages. And then on the back of this, there is a discount code. If you are looking for a discount code, I do have a code and a link in my description box if you are interested in picking up anything, any diamond paintings. I do enjoy Oraloa quite a bit. This is so cute. Okay, we have 50 colors, and it looks like we have either 3 or 4 special drills. Oraloa tends to put all their specials at the end of their inventory sheets, but I'm seeing a regular 741 thrown in there, so we'll have to take a look and see if that's a regular 741 or an AB. We will take a look. These are pre-cut stickers, which is awesome for kitting up. And then here is a picture of the image. How cute. Oh, it's so adorable. We do have a toolkit. And in it, we have a pair of tweezers, which these tweezers have replaced some of my other go-to tweezers. They're a lot sturdier than some of the other brands that I have tried. I quite enjoy these ones. They do have a really sharp, pointy tip there, so just be careful like the purple though. We have some Oraloa branded washi tape. We have a clear pen with a single placer and a 3-placer. We have, I think this is a 9. This is one of the thicker, older style tips. I would not hate to see Oraloa switch to the thin plastic ones, but the ones they send are fine. We have a purple squishy, a white Masfa boat, and then we have a little screw top caddy with some blue wax, which I'm actually currently using their blue wax in my single placer for my current whip, and it is pretty good quality. I have not had to refill, and I am on my final row, so I think that's a pretty good pretty good statement about that. And then we have our drills. Now, Oraloa sends their diamonds pre-bagged in Ziploc baggies. This is not my personal preferred way to receive drills, but for those of you who enjoy just working right from the baggies, this is perfect. I'm thinking, so it looks like it is just the 3 ABs, which we will take a look at in a second. I'm just going to pull the canvas up and then we will take a look at the drills. So, ooh, let me roll this again. It is not flattening as quickly as I had hoped, but that is okay. Again, since it's a sport glue, you can manipulate this a bit without having to worry about compromising your glue or anything. And eventually it does lay flat. When you see people rolling canvases back in videos, it's really just so we can get you the content faster instead of waiting for the kit to flatten. So here we go. Let me start it off this way so you guys can see the face, and then I will adjust. How cute. Oh, this is so adorable. Okay, so if you watched my post review for the last kit I unboxed from them, which was called Wonderland Party, I had mentioned some things about the confetti in Oraloa's kit. Now, I'm looking at this one, and this one looks quite color blocky, which is so exciting because this is a beautiful kit. It is square drills. We'll take a look at the drills in a second here. But there is a ton of color blocking, and that makes me very excited to see, and makes me really excited to work on this kit in the future. I don't really have any plans yet to work on this one, but eventually it will happen. I just don't have a month set in stone quite yet. But how cute is this one? It's so adorable. I love it. All right, let me turn it this way just so you can get a little bit of a better view of the rest of the canvas. This side just does not want to flatten out. There we go. Let me use my lighting equipment to help me hold them back. There we go. Okay, so when I'm talking about color blocking, her top here, this is all one color. You do have some darker colors to shade it on the outsides, but it is mostly this same color around the center. Her skin tone, we have one color, which we will actually look at her skin tone. I'm interested to see what they have charted that as. She has her headpiece here. I don't want to speculate on what the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to speculate on her ethnicity, so I'm not quite sure which headpiece this would be. If any of you are certain, please let us know in the comments. I have a couple pieces that are coming to my mind, but I don't want to get it wrong and upset anybody. But this is a few different colors, but it doesn't look like a lot of confetti, which is nice. The background looks quite color blocky, so I am excited to see that. Especially because I did mention the confetti in my last post review on an Oraloa kit. Now, one thing I do want to talk to you guys about is this little some would call it a river. If you can see, the plastic is sitting up straight, and then there's like a pretty good crease here in the bottom. I have shown this recently, but I figured I would show it again. You just move this stuff down a little bit. So to handle this situation, there is nothing wrong with this. You are not going to have damage to your canvas. It's not going to prevent you from being able to lay drills down. It's more so like it annoys me personally. So to get rid of that, what I like to do is I pull back the plastic. This glue is pretty strong. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull back the plastic, and I'm just going to kind of start pulling on the canvas a little bit to kind of get it to flatten back out. So what I think happens, I don't know that this is technically the reason, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's a combination of a couple of things. When the plastic is laid down on the canvas too soon, so the glue hasn't had enough time to fully set, and then obviously these kits are rolled up, and that can affect the drill field. When I say affected, I don't mean affect it from being good when you lay drills down. I more so mean that you'll get those little divots. So this is already pretty flat. What I like to do is I will take a straightener, so this is one that I have, and I'll go under the plastic and just apply a little bit of pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then I'm just going to push the cover paper back down. And hopefully you guys can see where that pretty good divot was. We have a little bit here, but as it flattens out over time, that'll be fine. But the full length of it has definitely gone down. So that's what I like to do. Again, you don't have to do that. That can also help you lay your canvas down a little bit flatter if you're having problems with that. But I have one here, which I'll go ahead and do off camera. There's one right here. Again, these are not damaging the canvas. Let me actually do this one with you guys. There is nothing wrong with the quality of the canvas. This is a result of the kit being rolled up for a while. I don't know what the stock is like. I don't know how long they produce in advance. So it could just be that this kit has been sitting for a bit. But I do like to flatten things out because I do not store my unfinished kits flat. They go back in the box. So I do like to, just to prevent any future possible issues, I do like to deal with this while I have it out and I'm looking at it. So again, just peel the plastic back. I like to put my hand down to kind of like hold this in place, and then I give it a pretty good tug on the end just to kind of get the canvas to lay flat. And I just want to say again, this is not an indication of quality. It's just, it happens. Happens sometimes. It's really not the end of the world. I just thought that I could show you guys. Let me grab my other straightener. When it pops up, I do like to show you guys how I would deal with that happening. Got a little ASMR. Sorry if this is an atrocious sound to you. We're almost done. There we go. So hopefully you can see how quickly that solves the quote-unquote issue. All right, let's take a look at the drills because I am curious about the special drills and where they go. So let's go ahead and pull these out. Okay. So to follow up on the ABs, Looks like we have just 3. So we have 354 AB. I don't know that I've ever worked with that before. We have 743 AB and 3078. So 741, which is number 48 on the canvas versus being with the other 700s. Maybe at one point they were going to do an AB. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but this is a standard regular drill. So we will take a look at the 3 ABs in a second, but I do want to just look at the quality of the square drills. So let me grab this tray back out. Maybe. I don't know why I didn't just leave it out of the bag. There we go. Let's take a look at 310. Now, I do want to note that the drills do come in order in the bags, so that'll make it even easier for those of you that like to work out of baggies. Everything is already in order. So this is their 310. Those square drills lined up very nicely. Just going to bring them closer to me here so I can look at the quality. I see a couple that have some holes in the top, little extra pieces on the side, but when it comes to 310, especially square 310, I feel like that's where you get a lot of your trash. They are sparkly though. They do look like nice quality black drills. Let's look at, ooh, we got a little bit of static. You guys know how much I love static. All right, put this back where it goes. I kind of want to look at one of these really fun, bright, like neon. What's this one? Okay, number 20 is 891. Looks like a really pretty bright coral. I'm also looking at this color, which I'm pretty sure I had in my last kit from Oraloa. This is 3340. Looks like just a lot of fun colors in this one. I just scolded myself for not putting things in order, and then I'm doing it again. All right, let's look at number 20, which again is 891. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. This kit, the colors in this kit are giving me like summer vibes. Really beautiful color. And these drills look great. I see one drill that has a hole in the top. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's down here. But those lined up really, really nicely, and they look super sparkly. So I will say, after working on my most recent Oraloa kit, which again, the post review went up this past Saturday. I did not make it for post review Friday. After working on that kit with these square drills, I was really impressed. It was the first square kit from Oraloa that I had worked on in quite a while. Now, if you watch that unboxing, I do talk a bit about the rendering and the confetti, but all in all, the square drills I was really happy with. So I am excited to work on this one, and I'm very excited to see the improvements that they have made with their square drills since the last time I had personally worked on a square kit from Oraloa. Now let's talk about the ABs. So our first one, which again, I don't think I've ever seen this AB before. It is 154, and it is the symbol is the letter V. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, there's some up here in the leaves that are kind of on the border. It's in some of the darkest parts there. And I'm seeing the same along the bottom. I know you guys can't see the bottom of the canvas right now, but they are sprinkled throughout there. So I'm not seeing a ton, but I think this could be a really fun addition. I would be interested to see how this particular AB coating looks. It's kind of reminiscent of 310 where it can be a bit harsh. But it does look pretty, so I would be intrigued to see how that comes out. Our next AB is 743, which is the letter O. The 740 like range of DMC is one of my favorites because the oranges are just like so bright and cheery, and I really like that. All right, letter O. I am seeing that along her top here. I can't tell if she's wearing a dress. Where's my picture? Again, I don't want to like misspeak. I think it is a dress. But I am seeing that along the top here. There's also some in this little space right here. If you guys can even see that. This little space right here. And then also the pattern along her sleeve. Oh my. I'm trying to fold. Here we go. Also along the pattern of her sleeve here. In this like half circle pattern. And then our final AB is 3078, which is a pale yellow. And the symbol for this one is the 2 lines, that one there. And for this one, I'm seeing it along, kind of having a hard time figuring out what, like, how her dress is. I think it's just very flowy. It looks like it's moving. So this part right here has some of that light yellow AB. I think that might be her other arm sleeve. I think it's like this little light yellow pattern here. I'm assuming that's her other arm, right? That's what it looks like to me, at least. And then there are also some right here. There's not a ton of those in the bag, so that's probably the only places that I can see, which means it's probably the only place that it is. But you guys know I always miss, when I'm telling you where ABs go, I always miss a few. So hopefully I got the general areas right. Now, as far as changes that I would potentially make to this canvas, like additions, she has this headpiece attached to her headdress or her scarf here. I think that might look cool to kind of bring in a few more ABs. I'm seeing a lot of the check mark symbol, which is 745 regular drill. I think maybe that would be fun to just add in a little extra. Also maybe to her earrings. I think that's about it. I mean, I think that the choices that they made with special drills is nice. Sometimes Oraloa does so many, which is so cool. Like, we love extra ABs, we love crystals, metallics, like very, very fun. I love having a bunch of special drills, but I think this artwork is the type of artwork that's kind of like the fewer the better, if that makes sense. Because it's just such a cute style of art that I think so many ABs or special drills could be a bit overwhelming. So really excited for this kit. I think it's absolutely adorable. Like I mentioned, I would eventually love to collect this entire line. I think that Vayounette's artwork is just so adorable. But that is it for today's unboxing. Thank you again to Oraloa for sending this to me to unbox on my channel. Again, I do have a link and code in my description box if you're interested in checking out their website. I always very, very much appreciate that. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope everybody who celebrates had a lovely Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.